consultant. Now, Dr. Chong is a psychologist, okay, a social scientist and a caregiver advocate. He became a caregiver at a very, very young age, and his personal experiences inspire his lifelong work on dementia prevention, okay, as well as sustainable caregiver support. He has authored over 30, okay, I did not hear that wrongly, it's 30, okay, okay, peer-reviewed papers, and his work even cited in Singapore's Parliament. So today he will speak on Defy Dementia, Define Your Destiny, okay? So without further ado, let's put our hands together right now. 我们一起来欢迎我们的 Dr. Wayne Freeman Chong.
各位下午好 Good afternoon. How many of you would like to live beyond the age of 80? 谁要活超过80岁的有没有 ？Anyone above 80 years old? 80 years old， 恭喜你。Oh no, anyone 80 years old? 80 years old， 恭喜你，恭喜你。Alright, okay. How many of you would like to live beyond the age of 80? Hands up. Thank you very much. I also want to live beyond the age of 80, right? Because we have a healthy, looking forward to longer life, right? Enjoy healthy longevity. Now, guess what? The bad news, not so good news. 坏消息。1 in the 3 of us in that age group will have dementia. The statistic is 1 in 3. 85 and above, Alzheimer's disease. Now, if you think that you're not going to be so unlucky, okay, you might just be a caregiver for somebody who is. That's the bad news. Because part of the reason why this is so scary, dementia, is because despite 30, 40 years of research, there is no cure at the moment, even right now. No safe cure. That means to say there's a 1% chance of death if you take the latest drug. It's called Caregiving. Okay? What if today I tell you that you could actually prevent dementia? Would you like to do that? What if today I tell you that 事实证是可以防御的，你要做吗？ Okay, let's go. This is a cartoon picture of the brain neuron. 2 neurons connected. With this, you will understand why we can prevent dementia. 2 neurons are supposed to connect and you can start to eat and talk and be happy and tell people things and remember things. Great. Sometimes the neurons, when they work, of course, must have some junk. So here, these are the waste. And usually the waste just cleared out normally. The trouble is, right, when the waste worker or the glial cell starts to become weak or starts to become too tired, what happens? The junk starts to build up more and more in the brain. The parts of the brain that is responsible for memory, called the hippocampus, for example, will start to build up more and more. And then when it reaches a tipping point, boom, you get Alzheimer's disease. Alzheimer's disease is the top cause of dementia worldwide. Right? Alzheimer's disease is the top cause of dementia worldwide. The second cause in Singapore is called vascular illness or stroke. Okay? And when that happens, sorry, your cell, the glial cell, the cleaner, it tries to clear away the junk, the brain cannot work anymore. No matter how you try, you're already diagnosed. You already have Alzheimer's. It's full blown. Okay? That's why so many research, in fact, 99.6%, close to all the research so far that has been done to find a cure for Alzheimer's disease and dementia, failed. Research failed. That is why today we still don't have a cure. Okay? Now, why do I say that dementia is preventable? That is because most recent research found that if you are not yet diagnosed, and you are here, most of you are probably not yet diagnosed, you don't have a diagnosis called dementia or Alzheimer's disease. If you are not yet diagnosed, then you can prevent up to 45% of the risk if you act today. Okay, the closer you are to 60 years old, the more urgent you should take this. And we're going to try one simple method. If you can do this with me, I'm going to do a 1-minute memory test to show you how it works. And then after that, you can do it at home. It's totally safe, totally natural, no side effects, plus it's free of charge. I'm giving you the technique right now. But I need you to engage with me, just for 1 minute. Okay, can you do that? Engage with me for 1 minute. I'm going to show you how many words? 15 words. 15 simple words. I need you to try your best in 1 minute. Just try to remember as many as you can. If you have pen and paper, if you have phone, take it out, write it down. Okay? If you don't have, try to remember as many as you can. After I'm done, I'll give you 1 minute. I'll keep quiet. No entertainment, no nothing for 1 minute. Write down as many as you can. When that happens, when time's up, I'm going to review the words. Okay? And then let's see how well you do. Okay? Let's try. Ready? Those with phones, those with paper, pen and pencil, blah blah blah. Right? Okay, ready? Here we go. The words are sour, honey, bitter, heart, tooth, nice, sugar, chocolate, taste, tart, candy, soda, good, cake, pie. You have 1 minute. Please don't play cheat. No, you can take photo, but please don't play cheat. Try to remember as many as you can. Write them down. You have 1 minute right now. Yes. Go ahead. I'm going to look at my little device here to check the time. Probably it's about 20 seconds in. You are trying your best. Don't play cheat. 30 seconds. You now maybe dry up a little bit, but you probably still have one more word. You can squeeze that little bit out. You still probably can. Okay, 15 words, you probably still can squeeze out one more. 40 seconds there about, let me double check. Okay. We are down to the last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Thank you. Alright. Those of you who try, how many of you believe that you got, let's say, 10 words correct? 10 or more? 10 out of 15 you believe? Wow, not so confident. Okay, how about 7 out of 15? Passing mark is 7.5, but let's say 7. How many of you believe you got 7 out of 15? Okay, 1. Very confident. Thank you. How many of you believe you got 7? You can get 7 and more, or more. Okay, very good. Okay, please note your score, okay? Now, for those of us that didn't raise your hand, I'm going to give you one more chance. For those of you who believe you already get 7 or 8 or more, see if you can do better. Right? Just now was warm up. Now it's another 1 minute, same instructions. This is where the real test is, because now you already know the drill, you already know how to do this, you know exactly what to do. Once I show you the words, I'm going to read to you 15 words. Write down as many as you can after I'm done for 1 minute. Here we go. Are you ready? Yes? Okay, I better stand over here. Alright. Here we go. Here are the 15 words. Pillow, dream, nap, blanket, bed, rest, night, drowsy, darkness, yawn, tired, mattress, relax, snore, quiet. You have 1 minute. Go ahead. Say, write down as many as you can. Don't play cheat. Time passes really fast. Less than a minute left. Try your best to squeeze out that last 1 or 2 words. It's important for you to do that. Now is the part where you are going to train your brain. How you squeeze out that last word is going to be how you train your brain subsequently, right after my talk. Down to the last 15 seconds. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Thumbs up. Thank you very much. Alright. You're all honest, right? So let's review the words. How many of you, before I do that, how many of you believe that your second try is better than your first try?
that's my
Hands
first
up.
try.
Yes, good. Thank you for the confidence. Any more? Good. Thank you. Any more? You believe your second try is better than the first try? Yes. Okay, let's review the answers. Do your own mark. Let's go. Here are the words. See how many you actually got.
Blanket, red.
The first list is on the left. The second list on the right.
Caregiving.
Now, those of you who raise your hand for 7 words in a row, do you actually get more than 7 for first list? You got 10? Oh, okay. Anyone got more than 7 for the first list? Okay. Anyone got more than 7 for the second list? You got more than 7. More than 7 for the second list. Okay, let's see who got 8 or 9 for the second list or above for the second list. You did? Okay. Okay, so we did better on the second list. Now my question is this. On the first list, on this list, did you have the word sweet? And you know it's the wrong word, right? It's not there. Guess what I'm going to say for the second list? Do you have the word sleep? Do you have the word sleep? 睡觉, sleep, yes? What you have just experienced, if you have the word sweet there, sleep there, is called a false memory that I planted in you. I took 2 minutes to plant a false memory. Right? Now, why do I do that? No, I'm not trying to show you the power of deceit. No. Okay? This is the power of learning by association. What we have just done is work around the wreckage. You see, today, you know my name, Wayne Chong. I'm a geropsychologist. If you haven't heard of this term, that means it's a psychologist for people who are older or aging. So your brain kind of can connect, right? 2 humans connect. But let's say one day you have dementia or Alzheimer's disease. This one gone, you forget me forever. Forever. You forget Wayne Chong. The thing is, if now you know 4 things about me, and thank you MC for saying so many things about me just now, including parliamentary citation. So you know that I'm a caregiver, I was a caregiver at least, I practice mindfulness meditation. You know that I also teach in the university. So when the 3 connections fail, you still have 1 way to remember me. 1 way. If you forget, if the neurons for geropsychologist, caregiver, mindfulness fail, you still have 1 way to remember me. And that is how today we can train our brain. We have trillions of neurons and neuronic connections in our brain. When some dies, others get regenerated. The thing is, we have to create new memories, new knowledge all the time. For different of us, for different people, what matters is different type of knowledge. It may be visual, spatial reasoning, it may be numerical, it may be a language, it may be verbal, and so on. Some might be music. This is where training your brain works to prevent dementia. Right? So I run a course basically to train people on their brains. Right? That's the course, and feel free to scan. I want to offer this to you. Scan this QR code if you want to attend a free web class. In 45 minutes, I teach actually 3 things: how to train your brain. I also go into the very nitty-gritty steps, the type of games that we can play, right? The kind of day-to-day lifestyle that we can lead. It's called vitalize your veins. How to motivate ourselves to get into certain exercises that will help us prevent dementia. And lastly, I'll teach about how to share your stories in a way that trains your brain on storytelling. My point today really is, I've said it many times, dementia is preventable, even today, up to 45%. That's me, right? I really hope that you took away something today and that you will continue to learn new things, because that will prevent dementia. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Dr. Wayne. Okay, so if you all don't remember